In this episode of Reimagining Education, we're going to hear a message from Superintendent Andrew Hulbert. This is a message that he gave to graduates in 2020, a service that was online for students to watch and couldn't attend. It was on the onset of what has become a long pandemic that has kept us from doing a lot of things in person. It's about nurturing strong relationships, especially after graduation. I'm really excited that we get to listen to this message again, as it is equally relevant as it was a year ago. Next week, we'll look at the following message given to 2021 graduates. Enjoy this message. I hope you love it as much as I do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduates of 2020 from Michigan International Prep School. My name is Andrew Hulbert, and I have been blessed with the honor to serve as superintendent for Michigan International Prep School. Thank you for allowing us to come into your homes tonight to celebrate this life journey. You are the third graduating class from Michigan International Prep School. A total of 87 students will be recognized and celebrated tonight. This ceremony is obviously much different than the ones we've experienced in the past, but all the hard work that has gone into tonight's ceremony is for you, your families, and to celebrate your accomplishments. Your hard work, dedication, and grit has earned you your place in tonight's ceremony. Graduation is a time of celebration and transition that can either be full of excitement or packed with anxiety. In today's world, we face more uncertainty than we've ever seen before. But I'm here tonight to give you one item to focus on. If you focus on the relationships with those around you on a day-to-day basis, you will have success. Every walk of life is determined by how each person approaches the relationships in their world. Relationships and how you value them will look differently moving forward in a virtual world. But I truly believe that they will require many of the same principles and practices. Relationships with your family, friends, coworkers, school peers, future spouse, and future in-laws will change and evolve over your lifetime. But I can give you a strategy to help to keep them pretty stable and consistent. Everything you do and accomplish, fail at, or shine at will be predicated on how well you are able to form and nurture future relationships. Through my readings, my life experiences, and my own relationship failures and successes, I have found 4 essential principles to successful relationships. The first one is your outlook. How will you see and approach the relationships and experiences around you? Will you see what you are working towards? Will you see what you want? Or will you only see what is stopping you from getting to that accomplishment? If you want to be an engineer, you can choose an option where you focus on the steps to becoming the best engineer you could ever be. Or you can choose the option to focus your energy and anxiety on the time it takes to earn your degree, the school debt you may carry after graduation, and the finding a job in that future economy. The second essential is how you help others. You can choose to incorporate helping others to achieve and succeed in your daily walk. But don't get in the way of anyone else trying to achieve what they're striving for. Now, healthy competition can be harmless, but how you determine to engage those around you will determine your success far before it determines their success. So choose to make those engagements positive and, most importantly, enjoyable for all. A buddy of mine that I used to golf with every week was on a large sales team for an international company, and he would describe the undercutting events and the sabotage that would go on amongst the sales team. Ultimately, the company failed, and the customers were hurt because the people chose not to aid, encourage, and listen to others around them, but to focus on the individual achievements and whatever they wanted to achieve. The third essential is to lifelong successful relationships is humility. Check your pride at the door. Leave it at home when you get up, because success comes to those that never hesitate to ask for help. Your success is dependent on how well you can lean on others and accept their assistance. You always need to take accountability for your actions, because remember, from time to time, you might be the problem. You can only take credit for what you accomplish if you are willing to take the responsibility for the decisions and mistakes you may make. The fourth and final essential is to learn to listen for learning. Listen first, speak last. Surround yourself with individuals that will make you and everyone else on your team better. I learn from everyone around me every day, because I have found the importance in listening to learn. Wisdom is the reward you get for a lifetime of listening. With those four essentials to developing and nurturing trusting relationships, you're still left with your choice. Each new day will bring new people into your life, and at the same time, it will allow relationships to fade away. But you will choose how to approach each person you come in contact. You will choose the outlook you have as you approach new relationships. What happens is we tend not to stop and consciously choose our intent for each individual relationship. But I'm here to tell you we must be intentional towards developing strong relationships. I believe it is safe to assume that if we followed those four principles that I've shared with you tonight, that we would likely be more successful in our career and we would get more fulfillment out of life. You will be faced with interactions, friendships, and family engagements that will determine how you can help others to maximize their talents. I encourage you to look at every engagement as an opportunity for you and for them. This ceremony tonight is our society's way of celebrating the completion of this stage of your life's journey. Here at Michigan International Prep School, we have found that relationships are the core of what we do, and we have chosen to hire individuals with a strong commitment to their character. MIPS hires character traits over the candidate's abilities. All candidates can be trained and learn competencies, but someone's characters and values towards healthy relationships will define how that individual will value others and will contribute to lifting the service level of the entire organization. Remember, a high tide will raise all ships. Our commitment is to show you that MIPS values relationships with you and with people. We do it in three ways, in three parts of our organization. First one is our teachers. Our teachers value their students as a child first. Each child is depending on our society to help their parents raise strong and ethical adults. Our job as an accredited academic institution of excellence is to guide the students through the learning process so that they gain knowledge and have the ability to use that knowledge across a multitude of unfamiliar situations. The second portion of our organization that shows our relationship commitment is our mentors. Our mentors embrace the opportunity to come alongside the child and the child's parents to co-teach and co-raise them. The mentor is the student advocate and the guide for our parents. Our mentors care about the people they serve and the relationships we develop with each other and our families. I think of the stories of our high school mentors that tell me the times that they've gone to the hospital to deliver gifts and diapers for a new mother because they knew that there was a lack of support from the home, and we wanted to support and show our care. These mentors are intentional in showing you what your value is to them by keeping their laptops open all evening to ensure that you don't get stuck on your educational efforts. These are mentors that will help a student buy a shirt, a tie, build a professional resume, and prepare for a professional interview. Our mentors are moms, dads, big sisters, and big brothers, and they are dedicated to the success of our students and our families we serve. Our final portion of our team is our service team. It is an engagement specialist that will stay on the phone with an unsure parent for another hour, even if it's the fourth day in a row, because she is a mom and she cares about each of you more than we could ever understand. It is an enrollment team that works Saturdays and Sundays all summer long so that all the new enrollments in August and September will be ready for a quick start. It's getting to know you at enrollment so we can determine and select the best mentor for you. I want to wrap it up tonight by thanking you for allowing us to see you through your educational journey. No matter what you decide to do next, know that we will be thinking about you and sending successful wishes your way. We hope that you are able to take away some positive skills for developing future relationships because you are a member of MIPS. Remember our 4 principles. Carry a positive outlook. Prioritize helping others. Have the humility to allow others to help you. And listen first to learn and speak last. I encourage you to go now with your head held high, and the confidence knowing that you have graduated. Show the world the same grit and tenacity towards nurturing healthy relationships as you did at achieving your high school diploma. You are officially a high school graduate. Now it is your responsibility to make a choice. What type of impact will you have on society and the individuals you come into contact with? Congratulations. Thank you. God bless you, and have a great night.
Reimagining Education is brought to you by Michigan International Prep School. If you'd like to learn more about us and what we do, head to our website at miprepschool.org. That's miprepschool.org. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. We will talk to you soon.